Turn it up. You're listening to the Country Music Rocks podcast with Danny and Julia. Your all-access pass to all your favorite artists, untold stories, and the real behind-the-scenes of country music.
The countdown is on.
It is.
Man.
I literally can't believe it. It's Christmas. And then a couple days later, it's going to be New Year's.
I know.
And then we're in 2026.
I feel like we got short-changed this year.
Yeah.
It went by so fast. Thanksgiving, and then 3 weeks later, Christmas, and now New Year's.
I think it would be easier if we had Halloween like in the middle of October.
Yes.
Thanksgiving like the third Thursday of November.
Okay.
And then because then I think it gives us an extra week of Christmas. I was talking to somebody today, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Christmas is next week," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
You know, and of course, when everybody's listening to this, it's going to be this week. So it's like, it is coming up on us so fast.
It's way too fast. And have you done any of the shopping yet?
My shopping is almost done.
Okay, that's good.
So And I say almost because I keep seeing stuff, and I'm like, oh, like I was at the store yesterday, and I was like, oh, I need 2 of those.
Yeah.
Wasn't planning on it.
Well,
but
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, you know, it's the never ending shopping, but for the most part, it's done.
Okay, that's good news.
Yeah.
I have realized I don't like to procrastinate because I'm always like, oh, I need this or I need that. And I'll find stuff a little here and there.
Yeah.
This year, my wife Kim and I are doing just little different things. We're just sharing something small with each other.
Yep.
It's mostly about the kids anyways.
Yeah.
Because when you get to a certain point, you're like, what else?
What do I need?
If we want it,
Exactly.
I'll just go buy it myself.
We already have it. Yeah.
Right. Like, honey, I need a chop saw.
Yeah.
Let's go buy it. Because she doesn't know which one I want or whatever.
Yep.
Your husband John's probably the same way.
Exactly.
Especially when it comes to the tools.
Yeah.
So we've done a little bit. I still have a little bit of wrapping to do. But I was looking at the calendar and I realized how much stuff that we have done over this past year.
It's been a year.
It really has.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all the concerts we did, it seemed like basically from like April through September.
Was nonstop.
Yeah, we were literally out every weekend seeing a show or doing a show or somewhere visiting somebody.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I traveled from April to September. Actually, no, through October. I traveled every month.
Right.
I was somewhere every month from April to October, and then I didn't go anywhere in November.
Right.
And then I was just out of town again last week in December. So it's like, it's been nonstop.
It's crazy. You were doing so much with Raising Cane's this year.
Yes,
which
it's
was
been
awesome.
exciting. Yeah,
it's great.
Really had a lot of fun with them, and looking forward to doing some more with them in 2026. So
I look back at 25 and I realized, okay, what was my favorite moment? Obviously, the concerts are great.
Yep.
Love them.
Yep.
But for me, it was
a big year for you.
It was probably
a special year.
The biggest and best year of my entire radio career life was getting to be on stage at the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to show my shirt off.
Absolutely.
I got this when we were in Nashville. It's really cool. You can see it. You could order it on the Opry website.
Yes.
But yeah, that for me was the highlight of 2025. In fact,
as it should be.
I have this tattoo on my arm of a guitar that I got done in Nashville, and it's got the 3 Nashville stars. It has my father's initials in it. Because my dad and my mom raised me pretty much on country music.
Right.
And I was saving this one spot for like an ACM trophy or a CMA trophy. But I don't think there's anything bigger than being on the Opry.
For sure.
So I've decided I'm going to, next time we go back to Nashville, I'm going to go back to RJ, who was the tattoo artist that did this. And I'm going to have him write Opry.
Oh,
9/21/25.
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Yeah, so that way it'd be cool. That way I know if this is embarked with me for the rest of my life. So it'd be really cool. So yeah, that's my greatest gift this year.
Yeah.
You know, family and friends, always a great gift.
Yes.
Love being with them. And I love spending time with you and your husband John.
Yep.
But for that one night,
that was a big moment for you.
It was like the biggest night of my life.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yes, and I was very excited that I got to see that. That was very cool. So
I'm very grateful that you guys were there as family. For sure, because it was one of those moments I was like, this is probably never, ever going to happen again.
Yeah, and you want to soak up all of it. So, it was very, very cool. Yeah, this year, it was, again, it just went by so quickly.
It goes by so
fast. And I think,
fast.
as you get older, the years seem to go by so fast. When you're a kid, it's like, oh my gosh, is this year ever going to end?
I know.
Then now all of a sudden, it's like, can I get 5 more months back? You know? But it's been an exciting year. Again, did a ton of traveling. Looking forward to doing that more next year.
Yeah.
A lot of great concerts.
Anything specific in 2026 you really, really like focus on? Like, I got to get this done.
You know, I don't. That's a good question.
And I think I want to make this happen for both of us. I want to. We've already had the pleasure of going to Red Rocks.
It's when you just said that was kind of what was going through my head. And I'm like, I feel like it would be Red Rocks.
Yeah,
yeah.
And we love to travel together.
Mm-hmm.
We've
done it. I don't know how many times.
Millions
Countless.
of times. Yeah. We've spent many nights together in Nashville doing lots of things. So this year, I think I have 3 things on the bucket list I want to do. I want to go to your hometown.
Yes,
I want to go to
let's
Boston.
do a Boston trip for sure.
I definitely want to have us go to New York. Maybe we could do something with Canes.
There you go. Yeah.
And then we got to hit Denver.
Yes.
That'd be cool in 2026.
Okay.
3 big goals.
We just put those out there.
Yeah.
In the podcast universe, so we'll see.
We'll see what happens
at the end of next year if we were able to check those off the list.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's, okay. We got to write that down so we don't forget.
Yeah. Well, hopefully nobody's probably going to let us forget now. We put it out there.
I don't think so. But yeah, it's one of those things like you look forward to the New Year's. As I caught myself the other night watching one of the best of their year in review, 2025, and I'm like, it's not even Christmas yet, and they're already showing it. Like, we still have a couple more weeks.
I know.
I know it's like last minute editing, but the people that edit TV shows are really good.
They're good.
They're really fast.
Yeah.
If they can edit NFL games as fast as those plays go down.
I know, right? Yeah. It's mind-boggling how quickly this year has gone by. For you though, like in the music, what was your biggest surprise, or what did you kind of think this year was different from previous years? Anything?
For me, I love the growth of Ella Langley this year. I wasn't surprised by it when we first heard her song with Riley. I knew something was happening. We just felt it in the industry, like this girl's doing something. And then, so that was the biggest thing for me. Looking back at all the concerts, Lainey definitely has always been on my list of like so fun to see, so much growth from her. And looking back, like I can't even remember all the concerts that we saw this year.
I know.
I was
trying to think back as well. You do kind of lose track.
Yeah, Zach Top, another one of those moments. Like we witnessed it when we saw him down in Eugene a couple months ago. Like this is changing. Yeah. This is a changing of the guards now when it comes to country music. It's making a circle. It's coming back around. He's going to be the next George Strait. Like I took my son Tanner, and that's another thing I'm really blessed with. He's now at the age where he's old enough to enjoy the music and go with me and drink beer and have fun. Like dad, hanging out with my dad and we're having a good time. But when we saw that show, that's when I realized quickly, like my youngest son is enjoying the country music of the 90s that sounds exactly like this, and it's coming back.
It is.
And no disrespect to any of the artists, like Bailey Zimmerman. Love that dude's energy. I thrive off of it. It's amazing. But Luke is making the turn with some great new music as a dad. He's understanding. So I love seeing that full turn making its way towards country music. That's what I like about it so far this year. That was the biggest for me.
Yeah. It's funny you say that because it's basically exactly what I was thinking. I felt like this year was such a rise from the rising artists.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like Ella, Tucker, Zach Top. I mean, they just really, it's almost like the seasoned artists took a step back.
Yeah.
A little bit. Like maybe they're working on new stuff, I don't know.
Could be.
Because I felt like the surge was really on a lot of the newcomers and the rising stars.
Yep.
They kind of took over.
Right.
Russell Dickerson. I mean, he's not necessarily a newcomer, but still sort of, when you compare him to like, the Luke Bryans, the Blake Sheltons, the Keith Urbans, they've been around for a long time. Russell had a fantastic year.
He did. But he was kind of quiet about it. He wasn't so active like some of the others,
Yeah. There was a few others that they just, I don't know. I felt like it was the rise of the newcomers in 2025, which I thought was really interesting.
It's funny to see it through the years too, because as long as we've been in the industry to see it, like just as the award shows go, for years it was always Artist of the Year is George Strait. Then it went to Garth Brooks. Now then it went from Garth to the next level. Now it's Stapleton.
Yeah.
But when it came to like duos and stuff, it was always like Brooks and Dunn, the Judds. Then it went to Dan and Shay. Then it went to Brothers Osborne and stuff. And this year now, it's really cool to see because I feel like the Zach Tops, Tucker Wetmores, Megan Maroney, and Ella Langley
Megan
those
was another
4
one. Yeah.
in Jelly Roll,
Yep.
those 5 names, like, you can't go anywhere and not hear their names somewhere in country music.
Right.
You know, it's funny. I was driving through a local burger joint the other night in Ridgefield. You probably know it.
I've heard of it before.
My favorite stop
Yes.
in Ridgefield every time I go. I heard somebody blasting the Ella Langley song the other night, and she was singing at the top of her lungs.
I love
and
that.
I was like, "You go, girl!
Yeah.
You have fun with that." You know, it was great. It was
Yeah.
awesome. But it's been a wild year for music for sure.
It has, and we saw Post Malone this year.
Yep.
On his tour, and I thought it was really interesting because my husband and I had seen Post Malone. I think it was 2 years prior, and so he wasn't really doing the country thing. I think he was probably just starting to maybe dabble in it, but nothing
Sure.
had been released at that point.
Yeah.
I don't even think he was working with Morgan at that point. So it was definitely more of his show. So, and I knew a few of his songs.
Sure.
But it was very interesting to see his show this year because
Oh, yeah.
when we did go to his concert before, there was no band. It was just all, the music is just already plugged in, and
Yes.
he was just singing and, whatever.
Right.
This year, and I didn't expect a band this time. I'm like, well, there's probably not going to be a band, even though he's doing country. And
Right.
I have to say, I loved like his stage setup, how it looked like downtown Nashville.
That was cool.
I loved how he had a full band.
Yep.
And I have to say that I just love the respect he gave to this genre. Like, he didn't come into
Oh.
country thinking, I'm going to be, just
Right.
making a country album to say I made a country album
Right, right.
and, walk away.
Like somebody else?
Yeah. But you can just tell he respects it.
Right.
First and foremost, I think he really has a respect for this genre, and he just loves it.
Yeah.
So I think it's really cool, his take on it.
It is funny you say that because my old radio partner, Jake, when we saw him 3 years ago at the CMAs in Nashville, he did a performance on stage and he sang John Deere Green. But
Okay.
it was with Hardy and Morgan Wallen.
Okay.
And at that point, Jake was like, this is going to be massive. And we were cracking up because he's so tall. He's got
Yeah,
long legs.
he does,
and we were
yeah.
like, he reminded me of Woody from the Toy Story movies.
Okay.
Because the way he danced
Yeah.
and his boots and everything.
Yeah.
But I was like, you're right. There's something happening there that's going to be interesting. And then
Yeah.
boom, all of a sudden,
Yeah.
we've got a, F1 album with millions of artists on it.
I know.
He's worked
Yep.
with everybody and,
Yep.
and paying respect to everybody.
Exactly.
Very, I saw videos of him and Dolly Parton together that I was like, he's the nicest guy.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, so I just think it's really been cool how he just kind of came into the genre and didn't try to just make a name for himself.
Right.
It was more about the music, it seemed like.
Yeah.
So I thought that was
he
pretty
wasn't
special.
just being some superstar just trying to make millions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a real genuine guy.
Yes.
For sure. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. So it was 2025 was a great year.
It really was. I'm pumped for 2026.
Yes.
But I'm ready to enjoy the holidays.
Yes. It's time to take a little time off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think that, I'm getting ready for Christmas. I just got back from Boston celebrating with my family there.
Yep.
And so that was fun.
Good.
It was cold, no snow, so I was a little disappointed with that. But
That sounds like home.
It was cold, so at least it was kind of, you felt like the season. So
Right,
I was
right.
excited about that.
Yeah, we're staying home this year. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to relax, cook dinner at the house.
Nice.
And we have new family members in our family this year, so we're going to look forward to spending a little time with them.
Yep.
And just enjoy some time and just downtime playing cards and games like we get crazy. We always do like these Nerf
You guys,
wars.
I was going to say, you guys do the Nerf wars.
We
Yeah.
do. And it seems like for months I'm finding Nerf darts all over my house
Yeah.
because
Oh, I'm sure you are.
there's 18 of us.
Yeah.
And we have like 30 Nerf guns.
Yeah.
And with a 2-story house, you never know where they're going to end up.
Right. You're going to find them in April.
One time, I'll never forget this. It was like July. We were dusting something and we had this plant. And I looked down in the plant. I'm like, are you kidding me? There's a Nerf in there. I never saw it in there.
How funny.
So it was funny. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. It'll be really cool. So
Yeah.
it'll be a great way to wrap up the year and then start fresh with a clean slate in
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for the new year. I think us with the podcast, we have a lot of
Yes.
ideas.
Lots of
so
ideas.
I think that we're going to be able to get those.
Yeah.
Finally have some downtime. I know we've both been so busy in different ways.
Yep.
I've been traveling a bunch. I know you've had a lot going on. So I
Yep.
think that, having the holidays are now here, we can sit back and enjoy.
Yeah,
And
for sure. And if you have ideas,
yeah.
anything about the podcast, please write us. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribe on our YouTube channel. Listen to the podcast. Share it with your family and your friends. Please don't be shy. Let us know what you want to talk about. We're here to talk with you as well. We'd love to talk to you about it. And I think next year, we're going to try and incorporate a little video. So we might get some surprise artists next year.
Yes.
We're looking into that too.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
is really cool.
We've got
So
some
we'll
people
see.
already on the list.
Yes.
So
Couple friends. friends.
Yep. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, they're like, we want to join and have some fun. We're like, cool.
Yeah.
We got to get some production pieces first.
I know. I've gotten a few emails as well about it with some other artists. So I felt bad. I'm like, well, we've already kind of have our calendars full right now, but now with the new year coming, we're able to get some more people in there.
Give us a few moments. We'll get with you. And we'd love to hear from you. Again, you can email Julia at countrymusicrocks.net. And myself, Danny, at countrymusicrocks.net. We'd love to hear from you. Even if you just want to say hi, just whatever, how much you love the podcast, we'd love to have it hear from you. Just give us all your, whatever you want to talk about. Julia's got great things for ideas, and I can always help out with music. If you're looking for stuff, just let us know. We're always here for you, for sure.
Yes.
And we just want to say, have a great holiday season.
Yes.
Happy New Year's from my family to yours and to yours.
Yes. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a safe and happy New Year, and we will see y'all in 2026.
See ya.